Fill in the boxes with the correct numbers according to the rules. In lessons 1 to 3, we examined the rows and columns that directly influence a box. In Lesson 4, the scope of observation broadens. Two lines that do not meet directly can still influence each other through a third line. What influences a box is not always immediately visible. The scope of objects to observe can be wider than expected.
I divided it into 4 sections and looked at them.
Why do you divide them into sections?
Because if I look at the whole thing at once, I can't see the important things.
Let's name each section A, B, C, and D.
I found a box in C where unique number combinations cross. 5, 2 is 1. Because 4 equals 1 plus 3 and 3 equals 1 plus 2, and the only common number is 1.
Were there any boxes you could figure out once 5, 2 was filled in?
5, 3 is 3. Because 4 equals 1 plus 3, and 5, 2 is 1. 6, 2 is 2, because 3 equals 1 plus 2 and 5, 2 is 1.
Which box did you figure out next?
I looked at 8, 4 in D where the 7 line and the 12 line meet. Looking at the column, 8, 4 is 1, 2, or 4.
What about looking at the row?
If I put 1 in 8, 4, 8, 5 becomes 11. It's a 2-digit number, so that doesn't work. If I put 2, 8, 5 is 10. That doesn't work either. The minimum value for 8, 4 is 3.
What did you figure out by looking at both the column and the row?
8, 4 is 4. Because out of 1, 2, and 4, the only number that is 3 or bigger is 4.
Can you tell me your answers for the neighboring boxes one by one and explain why?
8, 5 is 8. Because 12 minus 4 is 8. 7, 5 is 3. Because 11 minus 8 is 3. 7, 4 is 2. Because 5 minus 3 is 2. 6, 4 is 1. Because 7 minus 2 and 4 is 1. 6, 3 is 4. Because 7 minus 1 and 2 is 4. That's all I figured out. I can't figure out the rest yet.
I see several unique number combinations.
Looking at A, 6 and 7 are unique number combinations. But they are useless.
Why?
Because the two lines are side by side and don't meet.
Why is it important that they meet?
Because the two lines have to meet to influence each other.
Is there really no influence at all?
If there's no box where they meet, whatever number I put in one line has nothing to do with the other line.
Let's place the 3 line and the 4 line side by side. How many ways are there to fill each line?
For the 3 line, it can be 1, 2, or 2, 1. For the 4 line, it is 1, 3, or 3, 1. There are several choices.
Then, is it also possible for the 3 line to be 1, 2, and the 4 line to be 1, 3?
No. That makes 2 ones in the same column.
Then, aren't the 2 lines influencing each other?
they influence each other vertically. But there are still two choices left, so I can't fill the boxes.
That's right. But what if we add one more rule here? What if the sum of the three boxes in column 3 is 13?
In the first choice, 4, 3 is 10, and in the second choice, 4, 3 is 9. So the second table is right.
The choices have been narrowed down to 1. But the 3 line and the 4 line don't meet directly.
The two lines don't meet directly, but they both meet the 13 line. They are influencing each other through the 13 line.
In that case, we can't say they only influence the lines they touch.
Right? Even if they don't meet directly, they can influence each other through another line.
Keep that thought, go back to the problem, and look at row 2 and row 3 again.
One, 2, and 3 have to go into the row 2 6 line, and 1, 2, and 4 have to go into the row 3 7 line. But these two lines don't meet directly.
Is there a line that meets both of them?
The column 2 6 line. If you add 2, 2 and 3, 2, it has to be 6. So I have to add one of 1, 2, and 3, and one of 1, 2, and 4 to make 6.
How many possible choices are there?
2 plus 4 is 6. Another choice is 1 plus 5, but there is no 5. It's only 2 plus 4.
Can you tell me your answer and explain why?
2, 2 is 2, and 3, 2 is 4. Because 2, 2 is one of 1, 2, and 3, and 3, 2 is one of 1, 2, and 4, and the only way to make a sum of 6 is 2 plus 4.
Once you fill in these two boxes, there will be boxes you can figure out.
2, 3 is 1. Because 2, 3 is 1 or 3, but if I put 3, it becomes a duplicate with the 3 and 5, 3. 2, 4 is 3, because it is the remaining number. 3, 3 is 2. Because if I put 1, it becomes a duplicate with the 1 in row 2. 3, 4 is 1, the remaining number.
Fill in the remaining boxes one by one. You have to write down not just the answer, but also the reason.
Starting from 5, 2 where the unique number combinations meet. 5, 2 is 9. Because 17 equals 9 plus 8 and 16 equals 9 plus 7, and the only common number is 9. Then 4, 2 is 8, and 5, 3 is 7. I'm stuck here. I'll move to the bottom right.
What did you find?
There are several unique number combinations. The column 5, 7 line and the column 6, 4 line are side by side, but don't meet directly. But they are connected through the row 5, 7 line.
How are they connected?
Because the row 5, 7 line meets both lines. So if you add 5, 5 and 5, 6, it has to be 7.
Can you explain what you can figure out from the three lines?
Since 7 equals 1 plus 2 plus 4, 5, 5 is one of 1, 2, or 4. Since 4 equals 1 plus 3, 5, 6 is one of 1 or 3. To make a sum of 7 for the two boxes. 4 plus 3 is 7, that's the only one.
Can you tell me your answer and explain why?
5, 5 is 4, and 5, 6 is 3. Because 5, 5 is one of 1, 2, and 4. And 5, 6 is one of 1 and 3. And to make a sum of 7, they have to be 4 and 3.
Now, there will be boxes you can figure out like a domino effect, right?
6, 6 is 1, the remaining number. 6, 5 is 2, because if I put 1, it becomes a duplicate with the 1 and 6, 6. 7, 5 is 1, the remaining number. 7, 4 is 2, and 6, 4 is 3. 6, 3 is 5, because 11 minus 3, 2, and 1 is 5. I filled in all the bottom part.
Shall we go up to the top part?
The top part is where I was stuck earlier. Has anything changed?
What's the difference between before you knew 6, 3 and now?
If you subtract 7 and 5 from the column 329 line, the sum of the remaining two boxes is 17. 17 is a unique number combination. And since there is an 8 in row 4, to avoid a duplicate, 4, 3 is 9, and 3, 3 is 8.
Why couldn't you figure it out when you didn't know 6, 3?
I couldn't see that the two boxes added up to 17 until that was filled in. What I found out later helped solve what I was stuck on earlier.
Keep going.
For 4, 4, I put in the remaining number 6 out of the three numbers 9, 8, and 6 that make 23. I'm stuck here again.
One box in the column 422 line is already filled, as 6.
Then the sum of the remaining two boxes is 22 minus 6, which is 16. 16 is also a unique number combination. Plus, it meets the 23 line. 2, 4 is 9. Because 23 equals 9 plus 8 plus 6 and 16 equals 9 plus 7, and the only common number is 9.
Fill in the remaining boxes one by one. There are always more things to look at than we think. In our first lesson, we learned that to fill in a box, we need to look at both the row and the column. In the second lesson, we saw that every time you find a number, it becomes a new clue for the next one. Just like the domino effect. In our third lesson, we found out that comparing the rules from both directions gives us fewer choices. And today, in our fourth lesson, we learned that even if lines don't meet directly, they are all connected by another line. In all four lessons, we asked the exact same question. Did we check everything connected to this box? We just learned to look a little wider each time. Why is it important that they meet? Do not teach indirect influence first. Wait for the moment the student concludes. If they don't meet, there is no influence. And then raise a question to challenge them with a counterexample. They are influencing each other through the 13 line. This sentence, spoken by the student themselves, is the core of the entire Lesson 4. The realization that they can influence each other through a third medium, even if they are not directly connected, is what broadens the scope of observation.